All right, we are live. Just adjust this a touch. I am back from the band round two. Um, so here we are trying to do something that's not going to get me banned. So I'm going to do a little bit of like nighttime stretching. I guess it's just like the normal stretches that I do, but I'm doing them at night. And then I will take you through kind of my getting ready for bed, nighttime skincare routine. So that I would try to mix it up a little bit because I feel like I do the exact same stretches on every single stream. So I thought I'd grab kind of my little band here and we could do like some like banded stretches slash exercises. So we're gonna do a little bit of that and see how it goes. I don't know if these are considered stretches or exercises because I was trying to diversify the stretch stream. And I was like, let's do some back stretches because I work from home and I sit down and my back hurts all the time. But a lot of the stretches, it was like repetitive things. And so I don't know. I don't know if like what I consider like a stretch versus an exercise is really true. So I guess I have some back stretches slash exercises for us also tonight. So we'll see. But I figured I'd throw the band in here too because I was trying to warm myself up a little bit also. So I did go on my little neighborhood walk. I did like 8,000 steps today, but trying to get a little bit more in. And also just primarily trying not to get banned from Twitch. Again, part two. Because I don't know how their ban system works. And like if I like do something again, like if I will be banned permanently or if I'll just get like another 1 day ban or kind of how that works. But if anyone knows, let me know. Because I have no idea and I'm nervous now. I'm very nervous. Now I have 2 bans. So we'll see. But they were each only like a 1 day ban, so I figured like if like it was like becoming a problem, like my like the length of time I was banned like would like escalated. So like it would have been like a 3 day ban or like a week ban or something. But it was just like a 1 day ban, like a 24-hour ban. So I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's like any other little like stretch things I can do with this. This is like it's not, I feel like, the band that like most people use. Like this one is not nearly as like stretchy. It's like more fabricy so it doesn't break because pre-COVID when I used to go to the gym, I would like bring my own like little bands. And I had like I had more of like these ones, like I had more of like the rubbery ones and like I think I broke one like twice at the gym, and it's just like kind of embarrassing. Like when you're just doing something, your band just like shoots across the room, or, like your band pieces just like shoot across the room. So I got these, but honestly, they kind of, I don't know, like I just don't think they're like stretchy enough. I feel like I'm kind of like hurting myself with these, but I don't know. Sometimes when you order stuff online, you don't quite know what you're getting. So like this band, I'm trying to remember. There was like a very specific like exercise or like reason I bought this for, but it like wasn't long enough to do that. And I don't know if this is like I don't know, like a weird length band or something because I briefly was like trying to stretch with these. I think I've done like a couple streams where I stretched like with a band. And like some of the like screenshots I saw, like the person had this like they had like both of their legs out and then it was like they had this band like around the back and like this band is certainly not like stretchy enough to do that. So I don't know if I just am buying weird bands, but no more of this little fabricy one today. I'm gonna hurt myself. But while I'm here with this band, I'll get a little bit of stretching in with this. Um, I don't know. When I was looking up these band stretches, I can't tell like if this is for people who are super flexible and it just like takes you to like a next flexibility level, or if this is for like people that have trouble with flexibility. Because I could see it going both ways. Like if I couldn't like reach to stretch for my foot, like this is just as good, I guess. I feel like these are actually like different stretches. No, I guess they're the same. Just one involves my arms more. But I'll do a couple little band stretches while I'm here. Just try to mix it up a little bit. I feel like this one's like my most favorite. I feel like this one makes me look so like athletic or something. I don't know. Like I've tried to make this my like stream cover like several times, and it's just I have a hard time like taking a picture of myself like this. But like, ooh, I just feel so athletic doing this. I feel like I need to angle slightly different because you all can't really see behind me here. Do the same thing over on this side. Just smack myself in the face with that. But I just feel so athletic, you know? I feel like, wow, who is this athletic, stretchy yoga girl? Although I'm not that stretchy. I feel like my foot's supposed to be like more, supposed to be more up here, but it's not. I feel like those are kind of the only two stretches that I got like from me like trying to Google like stretches with these bands. There were just like a lot of stretches I feel like for people that like just be like stretching it like out like this, and I was gonna knock my mic off, but I don't know. I feel like there's like a weird like length band. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not strong enough to stretch it. Cause I feel like I don't know, not this one either. Maybe I just don't have the right band for that, but I feel like a lot of like band stretches I saw like involve people's like hands, and they were like going like this. Oh, this is kind of good. This is interesting. I feel like I'm gonna like dislocate my shoulder trying to do things here. But that's kind of interesting. That's kind of nifty. Maybe this will help me do that like behind the back thing that I want to do. Like this thing where you connect your hands in the back here. The thing that I can only do on one side. To like place my hand and like shove it to get this side. Just fingertips barely touching. I don't know. According to like the state of California middle school and high school PE standards, I guess that means I'm unfit because I can't touch them together. If anyone remembers that back in the day. Whew. All right, let's get into more of just kind of the regular stretching portion here. So I'm going to start with a little bit of butterfly. Just keep it a little bit basic. Also, because I got banned yesterday, I had to delete Streamlabs and reinstall it. So I'm trying something a little different with this little square thing. So we'll see how I like it. I used to have like a big like cherry blossom border on my stream, but honestly it was like very difficult to work with with Streamlabs because I couldn't like adjust the camera size for the size of like my big background. So we're gonna try this little thing and see how it works. It looks okay. It looks okay on the stream. I don't know. I just have to like play with like all the settings because I had to delete Streamlabs so I could log back into Twitch because I got banned, and it just like deleted all of my settings. So we'll see. I can also see that they didn't remove my last ban that I requested for them to remove. So now I'm nervous. I feel like I should play like a little bit of soothing music right now. Let me see if I can find any for us here. Okay, should we go with the makeup one? All right, let's try this makeup soundtrack. See what this sounds like. Oh, this sounds like kind of chill vibes. All right, let me pull up my stream on here so I can make sure I can see what's going on. I got like 3 different devices right now that I'm using for this stream. Just trying to make it a quality experience for us all. All right, I'm gonna reach over for my foot here. This is my slightly more flexible side, so things are gonna look slightly better on this side, I guess. I'm just gonna lean over the top here and just really get into that stretch. Switch over to the other side here. I feel like I don't really like what this looks like. Oh, can't get the angles to look great. I guess that's a little bit better. Then you can kind of see behind me. All right, I'm gonna reach over for this foot here. I'm gonna just reach over this center here, just really get into that stretch. I feel like this, the line on the mirror is just like chopping me in half. So maybe I need to like scoot over a little bit more. Okay, that's not bad. I'm trying to figure out if my stream is flipped. Because I think, yeah, it is. Learning so much tonight. So it's funny because, like, as I'm looking at my stream on my iPad, I'm like, oh no, like these little cubes are like chopping me off. But like in reality on my stream, like it's fine. So I think this is good. I think this is like a good angle. I just gotta make sure I do all my stuff like right here. All right. We're gonna transition to something slightly similar, slightly different. I'm just gonna make like a little L here, and then I'm just gonna reach for my front foot. Again, I am like less flexible on this side, so I feel like things don't look as good. I mean, not that any of this is looking perfect, but things look slightly better on the other side. And I'm just gonna make like a 45-degree angle here and just kind of try to lay flat. I feel like I have not stretched in forever. Everything hurts. All right. Same thing over on the other side. Making a little L. And then reaching for my front foot. If you're feeling ambitious, you can try to do, let me see if I can move my arm. You try to do a little nose to knee. Just touch your nose to your knee. That's like a great way to get, really get into the stretch. I can only do that for just a second before it starts to really hurt me. Same thing we did over on the other side. I'm just making that 45-degree angle here and just hanging out over the center. Trying to flatten myself to the floor. This is kind of not the chill vibes that I wanted. All right. Since I did look up a bunch of back stretches, which are now on my phone that I'm playing music from, we're going to move into the back stretch portion. So I'm going to do my favorite back stretch here, and I'm going to try to remember some of the ones I looked up. So I'm going to take my foot, pop it on top of my knee, and pull it towards me. This has a specific stretch name, which I'm blanking on right now. But there was an actual name for it when I looked it up. I feel like this one's kind of soothing. It's kind of painful, but in a good way. But it's not like a super intense pain, I guess. It's not bad. Switch sides here. Just pulling this knee towards me. I definitely just popped my hip, which is hopefully a good thing. All right. Give myself a little hug here. roll up. So I normally do this back stretch, but this is like the cat. It is the cat cow. So I guess you make your back like a cat, and like, or that's the cow. This is the cat. So you just kind of alternate. This is something that's done in like some of the yoga classes that I've taken. It's a nice little back stretch. So for me, I feel like stretches are more things like where you just kind of like hang, like where you're just like here hanging out. Like I feel like things where you have to move is like more of an exercise, but I guess this is like a stretching exercise. I don't know, or just like a repetitive stretch. I don't know. All right. So there's also just like stretching. I think this is the Sphinx one. I gotta grab my phone. This is also not the playlist that I wanted. This is not the vibes. I'm gonna see if I can find. Well, let's try the mindfulness one as we stretch. Okay. That was not the Sphinx. That's the Sphinx. Okay. Okay, this one is child's pose. Okay. Oh, this is very soothing music. I'm about it. Okay. All right, so we got a little bit of child's pose here. So you're just kind of stretching out and then popping up a little bit and then just getting back into the stretch. I really feel this one in my back. Wow, this is really opening up things. Okay. Move on to another little stretch that was just be good for your back. So I'm just gonna grab my knee towards me. I think this is what the stretch was. If not, I don't know if I'm making this the stretch. Just pulling my knee in towards me. I don't know if this is doing anything for my back. Maybe I need to like pull myself up. I don't know. It's kind of a sit up now. I don't know if any of that was the stretch, but we're gonna do it on the other side. I feel like it's probably more this. I don't know. And then I'm gonna do these weird little crunches I've added onto this for some reason because I did it on the other side. All right. That was decent. That was something. Now I'm going to move on to, I also normally do this one during my, I feel like normal stretches that I do. So put one leg in front here. Then I'm going to cross the other leg over. Just twist my spine. I definitely just heard my back crack. I don't know if you guys heard that. If you did, welcome to the ASMR stream, I guess. Then I'm just going to do the same thing, but I'm going to just fold my legs a little bit just to, I don't know, feel something a little bit different, I guess. Same thing for the other leg. I'm just going to twist. And then I cannot get the angles right now, and I don't know why. Bend the leg and twist. All right. Those are kind of all the back stretches that I had looked up. Those were pretty decent. See if I want to bang my head on weights here, but you can also do just kind of like the classic bridge here, so I don't get any of my hair in. Just kind of lift up here. This is, I feel like, a nice one for your back. Or it hurts your back. I don't know. Make your back feel something. All right. We'll just end with a little bit of neck stretch and a little bit of arm stretch, and then I will move into doing my nighttime skincare. So I'm gonna hop back into butterfly here. Okay, now I feel like the angles look a little bit better. All right, there we go. All right. It's just me scooting around, little butterfly scooting around. I'm just gonna cross one arm over the other. Just stretch it out here. This is very soothing music. Other side. Up top. I'm gonna put my hand in front, pull my fingers back. Just really stretch out that wrist. Same thing over on the other side. Thank you for the follow. My thing is way too zoomed in. All right. Do a little bit of neck stretch here. Kind of taking my neck from side to side, just stretching it out. Just gonna do a little bit of neck circle. I'm gonna start with, what is this, counterclockwise. My hair's freaking out. Go clockwise. Oh, my hair. I'll look side to side here. My gosh, my hair. Look side to side. All right. Let's see what else I've got. I think that's kind of it. This kind of makes me want to do like my favorite stretch again, so I can just like sit here and vibe with the chill music. Just get into this. I don't know what this is called. I couldn't pronounce it. I saw the title on my phone when I went to change the playlist and like look up the stretches, but I did not know how to pronounce this still. But I feel like it's just kind of chill with the music, just here vibing. Yoga makes me like kind of sleepy sometimes because like the room will be like really dark, and then like I went to one class where they came around and like they sprayed lavender on all of us, like with like our consent. Like they just was like laying there with my eyes closed. And I got lavender sprayed on me, and like very soothing. It made me very sleepy. I don't know. Maybe I should like just spray some lavender on myself right now. But it's also kind of hard because I feel like a lot of stretching is very painful. So I'm like, I'm not feeling relaxed and sleepy. I'm feeling like I'm in pain. I need to stretch more. Okay, I'm just gonna end with kind of the stretch that I feel like I normally end with, just putting my legs in front of me, just reaching forward here, just because I feel like my limbs have been everywhere, and we're just kind of closing everything back up in here. I feel like now is the portion, if this were a yoga class, where we'd all be like, just like, one of my yoga classes ended and we were all just like laying here like this with like our eyes closed and the lights were off, and I'm like, I'm gonna fall asleep on the floor here. It was very soothing, and we were there for like a few minutes. She's like, just take as long as you need. I'm like, don't tell me that, I'm gonna fall asleep on your floor. But maybe I should make this my nighttime routine. I could do like a nighttime yoga thing. That would be interesting. All right, food for thought. I'm gonna think about it. Try to see if I can get that going. But I'm now going to move into my nighttime skincare routine. So I will show you all my like get ready for bed skincare. So hang in there with me for like 30 seconds. We're gonna do a little location change. Okay, cut my head off here. All right, there we go. That looks pretty good. Let me just pull my stream up here. I forgot that I had water this whole time. Or I guess it's not water because I don't like drink plain water. I have flavored water. I have like fruit punch in here. All right, so I'm gonna take all this stuff off my face and do a little bit of skincare. So I'm going to first take, so I feel like when I do like a bolder lipstick or like more eye makeup, I do like to go in here with like an eye makeup remover, just because if I go in with how I normally like cleanse my face, which you'll see like right after this, it just like smears everything everywhere. So if I were to go in and just cleanse my face right now, like I would probably smear my lipstick all over my face. So I'm gonna go in and cleanse it with like a reusable cotton round. These are the ones from Kitsch, I think. Got them at Ulta. I'm gonna go with this Target branded oil-free eye makeup remover. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this, the reusable cotton pad. And I really kind of only do this if I'm wearing like a bolder lip color or like more eye makeup than normal. So I'm gonna go in, just take off my lip color with this. This is a little bit darker. Because yeah, you can already tell it's like smearing on my face here. All right, a little bit more in here just so I don't totally smear this everywhere. I used to have like little, I had like the little Almay like cotton eye makeup removers. They're like little cotton pads, like in like a little like jar. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. Like a little jar, and I really liked those, but those were like $10. So I mean, you get like 100 of them or something, but I'm like, that's kind of a big investment for something that just takes off my makeup. So I'm just using this reusable cotton pad and the eye makeup remover because this was probably like a couple of dollars. I don't know, probably like 3 or 4. All right, so now my lipstick is off, so I don't have to worry about smearing this all over the rest of my face. So now I'm gonna go in with my face wash. If I did get banned yesterday, you would have seen me use this to clean my makeup brushes yesterday, but I got banned yesterday, so. I go in and I put this on another reusable like cotton spongy thing. These are from e.l.f. I don't think they honestly make these anymore, but they're basically an exact dupe for these, the face halo remover pads. So their claim to fame is that they are reusable, and also that you just need water to remove your makeup. Like you don't technically need cleanser, but I feel like I wear a good amount of makeup, especially with streaming, because I will do my makeup in the morning for work and then I will retouch it up to stream. So I just have a lot of makeup to remove. So I do like to go in with a little bit of a cleanser. And this is like not like a special cleanser or anything. This is just something that was on clearance at Target. But it's the Derma E brand, so it's pretty decent still. But I got it on clearance, so good deal. I normally use like a Shiseido cleanser, but I am out at the moment, and I did not feel like spending $30 on a cleanser right when I ran out. So we used Target clearance one. Now I'm going in, just wetting the other side of this sponge thing, just to kind of get off any remaining products. Just make sure my under eyes are cleaned up a little bit here so I don't wake up looking like a big raccoon. All right, now I'm going to use another reusable cotton round. So I have been using AHA BHA. This is the COSRX one. But I read that these can be a little bit harsh on your skin if your skin's a little bit more sensitive. So I've decided to only use this as toner like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So since it is Monday, I'm using it today, but it can be a little bit harsh for skin, and I think like it did like cause me to like break out a little bit, so I'm trying to scale back on it a little bit. And then I'm using like this ordinary glycolic acid one that just kind of helps to like balance your pH. I've been using this as like a toner like the other days, so hopefully that works. I don't know. I'm trying a lot of different things with my face, and I think it's panicking a little bit, so we're just trying to work with it. That's what makeup's for, right? Alright, that is toner. And then it does just take off a little bit of my remaining makeup too, which is nice. Alright, so now I am going to go in with, I'm not gonna lie to you all, I'm kind of making this up as I go because, I don't know, I just bought a bunch of like skincare products when they were on sale at Ulta, and I have not figured out exactly how to stack them all, but that's okay. I'm gonna go in and put a little bit of my Lavish Lash Serum on my face. This is from Amazon. It's the Lash and Brow Serum. It's actually quite affordable. It's lasted quite a while, honestly. I'm also going to put some of my Differin Gel on my face, just so that this can soak in a little bit as well while I do the rest of my eye stuff. Alright. Acne, please go away. Alright, I'm going to go in with the Grande Lash. This is the serum. I'm just going to put this on like an eyeliner. This does not last that long. It is a little bit pricey. But I buy the minis, and normally you can get like these mini beauty items, like buy one, get one 50% off, or like buy two, get one free or something. So I try to buy these when they're on sale. Like I have like an extra one stockpiled. So I feel like they do last longer than it says. It says the 6 week supply. I feel like it lasted longer than 6 weeks, but it's still kind of like, it was a little bit pricey. So it was also the #1 stolen thing, I think, like when I was working at a makeup store. It definitely got stolen a lot. I don't know if it was the #1, but it certainly got stolen a lot. So I'm like, must be good if it gets stolen all the time. I also am going in with, this is also part of the Grande like lash system. This is the Grande Repair Leave-In Lash Conditioner. You just kind of brush it on like a mascara. You could use this like under mascara as well, or just in the daytime, like instead of mascara. But I just put it on at night because I feel like I am just rushing around too much during the day. So got all of this on my face. Now I'm going to, I think I'm just going to take it a little bit easier on my face today. I was going to do a little bit of niacinamide, but I think I'm just going to go in with a little bit of my CeraVe retinol for my forehead so we don't get any wrinkles. I'm also going to extend all of that onto my neck so that I don't get any neck wrinkles, and just kind of any remaining product goes on the chest because we don't want any wrinkles. And for the rest of my face, I'm just going to go in with the La Roche-Posay Cicablast Balm. This is just, I feel like, a very thick lotion, and I love the way that it goes on. It just feels so moisturizing, and like I'm doing something wonderful for my skin when I put it on. So I'm just going to put this on everywhere else that's not my forehead where I put the retinol. And I'm certainly no skincare pro. This is just kind of what I do. I don't know if it's good, if it's bad, but it is what I do with my face at night. I've also seen for people that are really trying to repair their skin, like if it's dry or if it's just kind of like out of whack, people will put this on as like a daytime moisturizer, and they will use like the CeraVe like healing balm like at night, which is basically just like a Vaseline, but it's like in like a nice tube form. It's got the ceramides from CeraVe in it or whatever. They'll put that on at night as their moisturizer. But for me, that just seems like a little too much. So I put this one on at night, and I don't know, I just like the way it feels. It's nice and thick. And this is actually one of the more like affordable skincare things. This is over on like the cheaper side of cosmetics if you're in like a store like Ulta. So you can use coupons on this stuff too, which is great. So that's kind of my skin. That's kind of everything that I do. I do have some of these like rollers and things. You know, you can use if you want to get fancy. Just kind of sculpt out my face a little bit here. I just don't use these that often. I don't know why I thought they'd be cool to buy. But I also like paid like $1 for each of these on Shein. That's okay. So that's kind of my skincare routine. I kind of just, I don't know, I just have a bunch of products and I'm just kind of like, I don't know, whatever feels good, whatever I'm feeling tonight. So I just try to make it work. But yeah, I feel like my skin's freaking out a little bit because a lot of stuff, well, not a lot of stuff. Ulta did like a 2-day sale where you got like multiple points on everything you purchased and you can like redeem the points for like money off later. So I just bought like a bunch of stuff, like a bunch of stuff. So now I just have like a bunch of skincare and I feel like I should probably introduce one product at a time and see how my skin goes. But instead, I'm like, let's just revamp my entire skincare line and just see how it goes. Because one thing I think that a lot of people don't realize about skincare is they're like, oh, I just started taking care of my skin. Like, why is my skin so much worse now? Or like, oh, I switched to more expensive or like nicer or like different products more targeted for my skin. Like, why is my skin worse now? Like, sometimes your skin does like initially get worse, like with certain skincare products, just because it's like purging out all the toxins and junk like in your pores and in your skin. So sometimes it does get worse before it gets better. But if it doesn't get better, I feel like after like a month and a half or like 2 months, I think then they just say like, this is probably not the product for you or you're using it too often. So sometimes it has to get worse before it gets better. But that's what makeup's for. But thank you all for hanging out with me, stretching with me, doing skincare with me. I'm gonna try to go to bed soon. Emphasis on try. Hopefully you all get some sleep as well, and we make it through this week because it is only Monday, and I can't wait for the weekend again. But hopefully I don't get banned again, and I will try to be back to streaming every day. So I will see you all in the next one. Appreciate my subs, appreciate my followers, just appreciate everyone who hangs out with me and comments in the chat and stuff. If you're not already following, please follow. Just really helps me out. I'd really appreciate it. But have a good rest of your night, everyone. Bye.